on the issue of Jofra Archer bowling 3, it looks very, very good in retrospect to say he should have bowled the third. If you call it after 2, saying I think he should bowl third, then that's a valid argument to me. It's very easy for me to sit now and say, yeah, I should have bowled 3.
Harsha, to be fair, I think all of us who were watching it did call it at the time.
It was a tough one actually, because see what was happening at the other end. They were just getting hammered. Rajput had got hammered. Who bowled fourth over? Karthik Tyagi had got hammered.
1 over for 13 Stokes.
Yeah, so I mean, he followed the template, isn't it? That when the going gets tough at the back end, you want someone to win it. He wouldn't have bargained for the game getting over like that. So it was a tough call. It was a tough call. Easier as the game went along to say that he should have bowled the third over. I mean, I'm thinking of a situation where Jofra bowls third over, and instead of 2052, his spell is 3082, and wickets start to fall. There's a run out. You're suddenly in a situation where you need the team needs 36 or 4. And you don't have Jofra's overs left. So it cuts both ways.
Fair point. But I think...
Ask the captain. Ask the captain.
Yes.
How's that fence sitting going, Harsha? Bit painful, isn't it?
Nice chair. Well, I gave my point of view. Listen,
no.
He's on the program, man. These Aussies cannot understand the niceties, simple subtleties, little respect.
No, I do agree with you. It is very easy to sit back in air conditioning and make these comments. I did say at the 10 over mark that it would have been a 50-50 call, because you want still your best bowler at the back end. So actually, Harsha, we were in agreement. I know the stranger things have happened. 2020 is a freaky year, but we were slightly in agreement. But what teams will do now is they will go back, and coaching staff and Steve Smith, no doubt, will go, okay, where could we have won the game? And no doubt he will now look back and go, maybe I should have bowled the third over. Everything is great in hindsight, but you've got to learn from each loss so that when you're put in a similar situation, that you don't make the same mistake.
I also think, Gautam, if he had an Heinrich Nokia at the other end, or a James Pattinson with overs left, he might have said, look, if it comes to it, I've got bowling at the back. If he had a Rahul Chahar to bowl overs in between, he had Ashwin and Akshar to bowl overs in between, he might have said, let's go let me go a third over. But he was worried he didn't have anybody else. I mean, at the end of the power play, I wrote some numbers somewhere. Lisa's not the only one who writes all the numbers. Archer 2052, the rest in the power play 40-50-30. So he's thinking, I don't have anybody else. So how can I make those 4 overs actually look like 7 or 8? So maybe that was what he was thinking. If he had a little more support, if Ben Stokes was in rhythm and he had 2-3 overs of Ben Stokes at the back end, he might have given him a third.